Hello, Henry here. Welcome back to another round of our military small legionary simulation in Never Second in Rome. It's part 6. I have no idea what's gonna happen this year. Probably some rebellions or some bashing of Germanic tribes or some Gallic tribes. I don't know. Last time around we just pushed them out real quick. So, training is the program this time around again. So let's see. We lack quickness, like a lot. We are always the slowest with initiatives. So I think quickness is one way to go, and a bit of sword fighting is still here. So for ourselves, shield down. Is this quickness? Oh, that's endurance. How are we on endurance? Over the base cap. We are over the base cap, but in quickness we are not. Ah, yeah, we are, but we are. Quickness, we are also over the base. Okay, let's check that. We're gonna do. Is it Constitution? No, quickness in itself. Right. So we're gonna do it this way. Ah, nice, we can click here. That's perfect. Why didn't I do that earlier? Why didn't I register this one? Anyway. Oh, rank of privileges of... we get bonus administrator 1 and for each turn share hardship is not used. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna see it here. So we are on... Where is it? 42 on 750. So let's see how quickly we can push that. And yeah. So let's watch our sentry. We are still gonna go with the frequent artillery. Let's quickly check our base stats. This is fine. Maybe some quickness would be lovely. And here we want to go for more sword fighting and discipline, as always. So let us take out shield. Shield is nice. Other duties we keep. Javelin is just not it for us. So this way we do it. A bit of strain. Okay, that is that. Then we check the inventory. We did nothing. We loot nothing. So let's quickly see how much a slave is. And we buy another slave, or we can't. We can't have more slaves. Okay, fine. I'm fine with that. That's just for pushing the morale. You can buy luxury goods and improve your morale for the detriment of your discipline. Yeah, no. Interesting piece of art to improve your morale in proportion to your humanitas. So we can just push morale. And we could push the whole morale of the army. Not needed. So let's quickly check in here. 444. Nothing new here in my opinion. Yeah. Ooh, a fiber. That's new. A 5, but 33 on the rest. No. This one. Already got that. Already got that. Love the ones with taking away one of these. Yeah, this one's the one as well. This one probably the same. No, it is not. It's still way too expensive. Okay, fine. We are just pushing. And we want to see initiatives. Do you remember what it was? Quickness 750. So this was 600. We got 600 and another level. Down here we're pushing as well. A bit at least. Not much. And over here I hope this gets us a bit forward. So this is that, we leave it as, and we've got this one. Your last reaction is still fresh, fine. We got money. Just push. Manius, Peleus, all of the guys got some sword and shield. We got another quickness. And the sentry got a morale, +1. So we're on quickness 44. We're just gonna keep it that way. I'm just gonna push that. We're not really advancing on this one, right? Yeah, neither are we here. Why aren't we? Why aren't we? Ah, because we're going full quickness, right. What we go this? Bit morale down, bit troop opinion down, but full push. For 1 or 2 turns. What is this? Before leaving, Caesar left instruction to build a new fleet and to repair the existing ships. There is going to be a second expedition to Britain next year. Hispania will provide the materials. On the easiest route, your man can help build the transports. US sentry is giving a hand with the building of the transports. Difficulty 4. Okay, let's push once, twice. Of course, no bonus rolls. And 4 and 5. Oh, we are not even close, so we have to push. Yeah. 8, 9, 10. How are we not getting any bonus roll? There's one. First one, second one, finally. There they come. Last. Yeah. We are... Ooh, there's a... Is there a small red line? I don't think so. Yeah, done. Work complete. That was close. This... we haven't trained yet, so let's train. Lingam fatigue strain, okay, we are pushing it hard. So let's take that out. Did I do at least something? Well, not really. Take it this way. Gets the strain out again. And Initius. It's on 44, going for 45. How many do we have? A lot. Okay, let's go half. Look out of breath after a long march. Oh. Ha. That is unfortunate. Ah, their sword goes up. We're going for the halftime marker. And once we have that, we switch to weapons training. At the end of a year-long consulship, Pompey and Crassus have been assigned proconsular command over a large and important province for 5 years, just like Caesar. Crassus will take charge of Syria. No doubt he intends to gain prestige comparable to that of Pompey and Caesar by launching campaigns against the powerful Parthian Empire. And his son Publius, who was your commander during the operations in Aquitania a couple years ago, will be with him. There is said to be discontent in Rome over Crassus's aims. The Parthians have never wronged the Republic, and there are no grounds to start a war with them. And they are also, well, not advanced, but not the weakest, let's say that. Pompey, on the other hand, is assigned both the Hispanian province, but both of the Hispanian provinces. But according to rumors, he has no intention of going personally. Perhaps he is sated with fame and triumphs, and would rather spend his time in Italia with his wife Julia, Caesar's daughter, who is expecting a baby. This is not the only news from the city. It is common knowledge that Cato, Caesar's foremost enemy in the Senate, delivered a powerful speech against him when his victory against the Usipetes and the Tencteri was being discussed. Cato is reported to have said that the proconsul should be turned into the Gemani for his crime. The fact that Caesar violated the truce has not gone unnoticed. Okay. So we are on turn 10. Let's push one more. Again. His training suffers. Geminius. Lost a bit of stuff. Okay. Quickness out, and it is sword and shield time. And in fact, we're doing it this way. So let's quickly. I could have checked it from the other one, yeah. Yeah, we are on 47 now. So we are on the base. That's good. I think we keep it that way for now. It's not the best, but it should suffice. And on the century, we are... right, there were specializations. Never looked into that. Geminius is specializing in swords. So let's get him a bit more shield. Neas needs more shield. Quickness is there. Sextus Sepulius looking fine. Javelin maybe. Let's give him also shield. Titus Albinius, yeah, he needs sword training. He needs shield training, and he needs shield training as well. And he needs shield training as well. Oh, and we wanted to check up on the sentry at overall. And there we are with 43. So let us go for swords. Yeah, swords with a bit of shields should do it. Go. Manius going up. Coordination going down. The patrol you are leading runs into a sacred site of the Gauls. Abundant riches are stacked up as an offering to the gods, unguarded. None of the locals would dare to grab anything from it. The penalty is an excruciating death amid ferocious tortures, but you are not one of the locals. This is a holy place and it deserves respect. The spiritual significance means very little to you, but stealing from it would be immoral. Take as much as you can. We are not carrying away the stuff. We have enough money for now. It's a barbarian cult, but in the same vein, the reason why the Romans were so, well, not beloved, but why it worked with all of the big provinces was that they integrated local cultures and especially religion into their pantheon. So I would say it's a holy place and it deserves respect. With the last nod of reverence, you leave the site behind and go on with your patrol. Nice. Push on. We're on 60 admin. Your constant tutoring has had a positive impact on retrieves. Base intellect goes up. Nice. Everyone gets intellect, of course, because they're all inferior to ours. The sentry in total is now on 52. So rather not stupid. Average. 43, 42. Yeah, we're pushing that. We're keeping it as is. And just gonna push it. The building of the new fleet has been keeping you busy for a whole winter. Deliveries of material from Hispania has become scarce lately. Get involved to work out a solution. Ooh. We do that. Yes. You help modify the project of the remaining ships and arrange for surrogate materials to be provided by the surrounding areas. Thanks in part to you, there will be no significant delay. Cool. We are again on difficulty 4. Nice bonus roll right in the beginning. A second one. Yeah, that pushes us just barely over. So we are ahead. So with a few more bonus rolls. Yes, exactly. We're getting one superiority maybe in. Look at what the difference is if you get bonus rolls. Soup quality, and then we go for the finisher. Yes. More training, more training. Payment is in. Ooh, other duties are down. We need other duties. How are you looking at? 44, 43. Okay, let's take out this and that and push this in. I don't want to strain my guys. I think we're doing fine. And here we go. We got it covered for now. Let's take it out again and take these in again. And yeah. Overall, we are pushing to the max potential. Swords. That's it. Quick check of the inventory, 8,000. Penalty is... How are the others looking actually? Could be better. Base. Okay. And we can't buy anymore. Okay. Continue. And here comes the story. Hundreds of ships are ready by the time Caesar is back to resume his operations. He visits your winter camp and addresses the troops with his usual masterful allocution. Elocution. Never heard that word. He calls them comrades and commends their tremendous effort. The men are beaming. Morale is up. You and your ships must gather with the rest of the fleet to Portus Itius. From there, the crossing to the islands of Brittany is only at 30 miles. When you arrive at the harbor, Caesar is not present. He headed for the country of the Treveri to the east with half the legions and 800 horsemen. The Treveri have not been responding when summoned for council meetings. There are rumors that one of the most influential leaders is entertaining thoughts of breaking their friendship with Rome. They are a large and powerful tribe. Their cavalry is regarded as the strongest in all of Gallia. You cannot leave for Brittany before the matter is resolved. Okay, I'm gonna quickly save. Okay, did that, and we continue. As you wait for the proconsul and the 4 legions to be back from the land of the Treveri, several contingents of horsemen join you, summoned from all over Gallia. Caesar returns of a relatively short time. Situation with the Treveri has been resolved without bloodshed. He obtained hostages from the rebellious noblemen in Dutiomarus and reinforced the leadership of another chieftain loyal to Rome. In the meantime, all the preparations for the crossing have been completed. There are over 500 new transports built during the winter, as well as 28 warships and a few hundred older ships. Horsemen provided by the Gauls amount to 4,000. 5 legions are selected for the expedition, along with half of the available cavalry, personally handpicked by the proconsul. The 7th and the 10th, who gained precious experience in Brittany last year, will be part of this force, so will your 11th. The remaining 3 legions and the other half of the auxiliary will stay in Gallia with Labienus. Labienus it is, and I think he's gonna go for the revolts. A strong chorus wind blows from the northwest and forces your departure to be postponed. The days go by slow as you wait for the wind to drop. On the 5th morning, your friend Mavis challenges you to a game of Latrunculi, a tactical game in which each player moves pieces on a board divided into many equal squares. Each piece is supposed to represent a highwayman in a battle. We accept. Yeah, let's go for a little wager of 20, 100. Oh, why not 100? Ask if he took too many blows to the head. That is almost 3 months. Pay for the rank on file. He won't be more than 20 sestertial. You accept and place the silver coins next to the board. You've lost 20. And we can do that. Your friend hits his fist on the table as you move and traps. As your move entraps the pawn he was counting on to disrupt your defense. He keeps losing his pieces one by one until he concedes and proposes a rematch. Accept. This time Mavis plays more carefully. A small crowd gathered around you too as you patiently spin your weapon. Your friend fails to read your tactics before it's too late. You have won again. So looks like like some kind of chess in the beginning. A week goes by, weather does not improve. The wait is tedious, but you get paid just the same. The men do not seem to mind, although it has said that Caesar is getting impatient. It takes 25 days for the weather to become acceptable, but before you can embark, a disturbing episode takes place. Among your auxiliary cavalry, there is a substantial group sent by the Aedui, your closest allies among the Gauls. With them is Dumnorix, a powerful and valiant chieftain, very influential and with plenty of ambition. There are also rumors about him. He was the one who stalled your provisions near Bibracate 4 years ago during the war with the Helvetii, so our first campaign. Since the moment Caesar selected him among the 2,000 cavalrymen part of the expedition to Britannia, Dumnorix has been making excuses to avoid departing, to no avail. Today, instead of obeying the order to embark, he gathered his men and rode off to the south. Caesar suspended the operations, sent a large host of cavalry in pursuit. When surrounded, Dumnorix refused to surrender and brought back. Witnesses heard him shout that he was a free man of a free state. right before he engaged his captors in a fight to death. The rest of the Dewey horsemen did not join him in his hopeless struggle and returned to Portus Itius peacefully. The horsemen selected for the must be the ones that Caesar does not trust. He would rather keep them in front of his eyes than behind his back while he is absent from Gallia. You suspect that Dumnorix feared a trap that he would be disposed of at the earliest opportunity on the remote island. Sounds logical. As you finally embark, you realize that this campaign feels quite different than usual. You are about to cross a strip of the ocean and land on a mostly unexplored island. Last year's expedition scraped a little of the mystery of Britannia, but nevertheless you perceive a certain tension among the troops, and you are not immune yourself. And we continue. You set sail in the evening, aided by a breeze from the southwest. Oh, what is this? When you wake up at dawn, you find a nasty surprise. True to capricious nature of the weather in this area, the wind ceased in the middle of the night and a tide carried you off course. You can see Britannia on the port side. The equipment penalty for itinerary is suspended for the current character. The equipment penalty for itinerary is suspended for the century as a whole. Okay. The tide has changed now. It is in your favor, but you must hurry. Legionnaires mend the oars and get down to work. Motivate them to row faster. They have a lot of opinion of us, and the charisma is 72. Yeah, we do that. Beat the loafers with your wine staff. They're going fine. No, we motivate them. Your words produce the desired effect. They seem to be rowing with the more energy, one might say even more enthusiasm. Strength, endurance for the century. Strength is 56, endurance is 59. We could fail that check. That looks like a 55, 60. Whoo, close. Your soldiers are in excellent shape. The transport makes way as fast. Your transport makes way as fast as a trireme. Caesar's opinion goes up and the discipline goes up. By midday, you have reached your destination, a place selected by Caesar when he explored this island last summer. Mindful of last year's tales, you have been expecting hordes of warriors waiting for you on the shore, but you find nothing of the sort. There seems to be nobody around. The legionaries immediately get to work to set up camp, while scouts are sent out to check the surroundings. When they get back, they are not alone. They have captured some prisoners. It is almost dinner time when your Pilus Prior sends for you. The prisoners have revealed that a small army had prepared a welcoming party for you on the shore, just like last summer, but when they saw your huge fleet, they were impressed enough that they decided to move to safer ground. Now they are waiting for you not far from here in the interior. Caesar has decided to pay them a surprise visit. You must be ready to leave at night in the third watch. You inform your men and instruct them to go to sleep early. 10 lucky cohorts and 300 horsemen have been chosen to remain near the shore to guard the ships. You set off with the rest of the army in the middle of the night. Darkness and caution forces you to advance slower than usual and takes several hours to cover the 12 miles that separate the enemy position from your camp. You make contact with the natives when the sky is starting to lighten up. They fall back after a skirmish with your cavalry and find refuge in an elevated, wooded area reinforced with logs. In the following hours, the enemy conducts several sorties, eager to disrupt your offensive. You see a group of natives armed with javelins and small shields running towards your position. Throw a javelin at their leader while they are still far. Wait for them to get closer. It's the same check as always. We are not hitting that. That's way over 50, so nope. The barons throw the javelin from distance, fall back before you can react. Defend yourself. You hear Nevius swear loudly. Nevius, torso hit. Where is he? Nevius. Here. Nevius, torso hit. Scratched. And get some valor? No. Armor absorbed a lot of it. You watch the skirmishers retreat toward the wood. Eventually, ramp is stacked up against a barrier that protects the refuge. You observe the approval as the man of the 7th format his tudo and break into the fortification. The fight is brief and the enemy retreats further north. You stop giving chase after a short time. Only a few daylight hours remain, and the proconsul orders to build a new camp for the night. In the morning, your army is joined by the riders bringing dire news from the landing side. There was a storm on the coast last night, and most of the ships have been seriously damaged. The measures taken to avoid the same mistakes as last year were useless. You are supposed to resume the chase of the fleeing enemy today, but the order is cancelled. You will stay here to defend this position while Caesar goes back to the shore to assess the damages with his own eyes. It seems you are stranded here for the time being. General mood is affected. Your lack of experience and ability to deal with this weather might cost you dearly. Vow to make a sacrifice to the gods if you go back to the continent alive and well. Yes, we do that. You pledge an offering to 5 sheep in exchange for a safe return on the continent. You feel somewhat comforted. Many hours pass. Eventually, another courier arrives from the shore. Caesar needs engineers, as many as he can spare. Send yours along with the rest. Yes. They do their thing, just barely. Back at the landing site, your engineers prove that they have little to envy of their elder brothers in arms. Ships are all pulled ashore and the fortification is expanded to connect them to the camp and keep them protected. At first, not much happens at your camp as you wait for news from the beach. One morning at sunrise, you see a group of people of the proconsul staff discussing excitedly next to a complex water clock. Approach them and try to learn what they're talking about. One of them tells you that in the last few days they have been using the water clock to determine the length of the night in this place. They have repeated the measurements several times and the result has always been the same. They are certain beyond the doubt that nights are shorter on this island than they are on the continent. You wonder what could be causing such a strange phenomenon. Yeah, well, ask if the same would be true in the winter when the night is longer than the day. Yeah. Exactly the opposite would be it, and that's due to the tilting of the Earth axis. So if you've ever been to the north in the winter, like Canada or in the European parts, up into the Scandinavian parts, and in the summer times, you will get very, very long days. I remember some holidays we had in I think Denmark, and where we were on the northern part of Denmark, and the nights could get really long. Like you had daylight way up till 1 or 2 in the night. That's incredible. And in the winter, of course, you get very, very long nights. And the man who spoke before is about to dismiss you with a patronizing smile, but he suddenly stops to ponder. After a minute, he looks at you again. He tells you that he heard strange tales once about places further north where in midwinter the night reigns unchallenged by the sun for the length of the 30 days. He used to disregard those claims as fairy tales, but you may have a point. He recommend that more measurements be made in wintertime. Nice, and I got an achievement, water clock. Add more insight into an interesting discovery. Okay. With each passing day, the presence of the enemy in the vicinity grows stronger and more organized. Your patrols do not play around and manage to procure newer prisoners, who in turn provide you with fresh information. There are tribes who live beyond a river called the Thames. They are usually at war with those who populate this area, but your presence here urged them to form a temporary alliance. They are led by one, Cassivellaunus. Cassivellaunus. It takes 10 days for Caesar to be back from the coast. The ships that can be repaired are being fixed, and messengers were sent to Labienus in Gallia to order the construction of more vessels. The proconsul wants to resume the operation immediately. Lingering fatigue is reduced, barring the effects of strain, blah blah blah. Okay. I checked that. Okay, quick save, and we go in. You are soon on the march. The auxiliary horsemen screen your column from the natives' cavalry chariots as you advance to the north. Those charioteers are skilled. You have to give them credit. They can drive those things almost anywhere. You eventually reach a decent place to set up camp while most units get to work. Your cohort and several more are stationed in the vicinity to provide protection. You are well aware that the enemy is always close. Everybody around you looks tense. As if answers to your thoughts, you start to notice a familiar rumble below the racket from the building of the camp. More chariots. They emerge from the nearby woods and launch into the attack. You must protect the camp. Each chariot carries one warrior behind the driver. As the vehicle moves in front of you, their passengers pelt you with javelins. Your legionnaires protect themselves. Range defense is not up. Missiles spread confusion among your ranks. At the same time, the charioteers try to intimidate your men and break their formation with their daring maneuvers. Discipline. Failed the range check, but discipline is also failed. Your troops seem on the verge of panicking. Charisma and awareness by Manius Charisma and awareness. Oh, Optio tries to keep the rear ranks in line. I don't think he succeeds. Oh, he does. Barely. He seems to get the situation under control, at least in part. Competitiveness down by 3. Enemy warriors jump down from the chariots and advance toward you, forming a loose assault group. Yes, we're gonna do an altar again. And this time we do it just a general one. Oh. Never saw that competitiveness goes up if we put down... Yeah, then we go for Mars again. And we go for Fortuna. Let's get a little bit of luck in here. Here we are, 1-5. So, normal fight, full front this time again. What is this? The formation is loose, max cohesion is significantly reduced, that's fine. And units determined bravery are both lower than the opponents. Determination and bravery, what's our bravery? 55, and the enemies is 61. But their weapon skill is lower than ours by a bit. Wow. Okay, we are already in trouble again. They only have swords and shields. Depth bonus is 8. Okay. Are we losing cohesion? No. Yeah, we are. We have the same cohesion, or a bit less than last time when we had a big fight. But that's because our engineers probably are gone and we are not on 74 but on 68 troops. Okay. Suicides gets closer, your men prepare to throw javelins at your command, the enemy will likely do the same. Throw in advance, throw normally. Throw in advance, try it. Why? Wrong timing. Damn it. By 1. It's unfortunate. Oh, we hit. We hit? Wow. I think it's the first time our javelins hit. And he missed. Cool. That gives us a bit of determination. And that helps in the first round, actually. They are on fierce. So the commitment is... Oh, was there an update? Was there an update? This looks more readable than before. Twice per round, imbalance +2, fatigue for formation +11, fatigue for the fighters in front line 18, clash capacity, gain momentum +4, seize the initiative, advance, okay. And we are steadfast, no seize the initiative. Okay, +4, yeah, okay. No momentum gain. Gain momentum +4 as well. If I go cautious. Seize initiative goes down. Gain momentum goes down. Advantage opportunity 30. Defense is advantage opportunity -30. Quickness only on first impact. Okay. We're going steadfast. Let's try to get the initiative. I'm not going for fierce for the 4 more points. We stay in formation and we get the initiative. And now we are on discipline, combat skill, and strength constitution for 75, for 57. And they've got discipline up, combat skill, bravery, strength, constitution, quickness, and commitment. Wow. Yeah. Steadfast. Can we go fierce? I don't think so. I'd rather take this to get more momentum in, just to get the first one. Only one. Only one. Yeah. Wow, they're strong. No hits. Okay, they only get 1 momentum as well. So they get fatigue. And we are fine for now. But they got more determination. Suffers penalty if the difference gets larger. Yeah, why are we losing that much determination? Just because our morale is a bit lower? Okay, we do need something. We do need to do something about our soft skills next time around. What are we gonna do? Push with Initius? I think so. They're still on fears, but they're getting the imbalance defect now. We get 2 hits. And the chance to hit, and we did to hit. So Titus gets a brief fight. -7, that's good on the attack, +4 on the defense. What's his 42, 44? I think we got it. The quickness is what? 54? Holy smokes. Yeah, well, of course their quickness is big. Has to be. Okay, resisted. Has to be because we have stuff on. Like, look at this. 56 and he has 58, yeah, and only 4 negative. Ooh, we could already strike. There's a trick possibility, right? Yeah. Nice! Trick succeeded. And we could go for a torso hit. Wow, 30, 38, 45. Do we go for a leg hit? Oh, leg hit, a groin hit? Or torso hit? Leg hit would give him really much, a lot of fatigue, would get him too tired. I think we get a torso hit in. Yes, first hit. Oh, he's going for the rebound. Our chance to really mess with him. How about we go for a leg this time? Torso first. It's a hit. And then we go for a soft spot leg hit. Nice. Puts him down to nothing. Good. He's already on fatigue level tired. Love the leg hits. Try it again on the leg. Just a torso hit. Oh, hard pressed. But he has to recover with only 1, and he does so. Next chance for us. Yes, I think that is it. Yeah, that's the first kill. Nice, first round, Titus with the kill. That is excellent. That is very excellent. And now he's imbalanced. And he lost all his momentum. Perfect. But why are we not getting more determination? I need more determination. Ooh, 2 hits. Nice. Half of it goes to the main crew. Titus again. Oh, look at this fatigue. 138. Last time around it was 95. Nice. Ooh. Is this Acidarius? I haven't checked what the last one was, to be honest. What the name was. Is this a name character? 63, 62 and 66 quickness. Wow. That guy slaps. Oh my god. Oh no, that's not Initius, that's not Titus Initius, that's Titus Albinius. That's one of our secondary guys. Ooh. He's in trouble. Close in. He's way slower than this guy. Way slower. Okay, he failed the first one. Failed the recovery. Can we... Yeah, no, we're not hitting that. He's too good. Too good! Way too good. Can we do an offensive focus? Oh, we did. He recovered and he lost it again. Our chance to hit with anything. If ever there was a time to hit, this is it. We're going for the leg. Yeah, we tried. Do it. Ah, defended. Yeah, no, that's... Okay, successfully got out of that. Failed and succeeded. We are not... What is this? Confined space, okay. Ah, damn it. Okay, offensive focus again. He does as well. That should give us a chance to strike. Ah, the leg. He's defending the leg. Okay, how about we just do a strike? Yes, grazed. I take a grazed hit. Ooh, groin hit? Not a torso hit. Ah, hard pressed. Damn it. But we disrupted his attack. That's all I needed. I think we should be okay to... Since the end of this last fighter either attacked or was attacked by an enemy. Okay. Can we? He's already on fatigue level 2 tired. Can we hit his leg or the groin? No. But it's last round, so nothing to lose. -4. Fine. Modest victory. I'll take a modest victory. Yeah, they lost determination. Perfect, perfect. We gain momentum now. Now we use our fury. We take Initius back because he's already fatigued. And we go for... Oh, if I go back, there's no fight. Let's press it. Do we press it? With the imbalance? I think we do. One more round and then we can retreat as well. Just 6 damage. Oh no, 3 momentum, right. He has to get over 3 momentum. 38. Albinius. Albinius again against the same guy. Is it? Yeah, it's the same guy. He starts. Defensive focus, all fine. I'm going for the offensive focus. He's losing speed. Can we strike him? No, we can't. Can we feint? No, we can't. Can we shield hit? No, we can't. That is bad. Bluff. Of course this fails. Bluff again. Oh, come on. Okay, he's losing an... Oh, nice. He's losing... next round he's losing one of the... We got a chance now. Offensive focus. He's probably gonna recover. Yeah, he's got one... yeah, okay. Had to... 4th round, torso hit. Oh boy. How are we rolling so bad? On the attacks, always on the attacks. Hard pressed. Okay, we have 3 attacks. What? Yeah, of course we do not recover. Fuck you. Yeah, we're not hitting anything here. Oh, come on, really? Kidding? Okay, imbalance goes down by 1 for him because he went very far, very cautious. He's losing all his momentum. He's losing a bit of stuff here. Do we press? We are slowly disengaging. We could press, but that would give us a lot of fatigue. I don't think so. I think we go cautious as well. Just ease it out. We got 1 momentum. They're losing determination for now. Yeah, too low, and we go in steadfast, and he's cautious again. Yeah. There will be no individual conflicts. Advanced damage 6. Yeah, we can really push, but I don't think we need to. Okay. 1 hit. Fine. Oh, come on. One is not enough. Another hit back. How? How are we rolling so bad? 1 competitiveness again lost. Imbalance is on 6. And we're disengaging, so last fight. Titus is already... Man, that stinks. Okay, another damage in, and nothing, yeah. Okay, disengage. We recompact. Continue. Going for steadfast. Yeah, we are on. We have him down a bit. We got it. Let's try to take the momentum swing here. One is not enough. Okay, we do a bit of damage, but 1 is not enough. At least a hit. Ooh, and a kill. Okay. That's nice. That's really nice. 1, so nothing happens. Oh, they're going all out. If I go cautious, we can save the imbalance and then push him. Let's take our guy back. He's already... We need more. We need way more. We are out of breath way too quick. Okay, let's go. Do I want to go cautious? Yeah, I think so. Oh, nice. Lucky 2 advantage. Strong. And the hit. And the second hit. And the kill. Oh, wow. What is happening? What is happening? They're imbalanced now, and they have a problem. They went down to cautious from all out. Yep, now we have the advantage again. Okay, we can go steadfast, and we push with... We go in, normally, with the advantage. How did we not get 3 of 3 on this? Anyway, we get 1 extra. Another hit with a kill, maybe? Yes. Troops coming in clutch here. Nice. That was insane. Okay, they are very cautious. They are losing competitiveness way quicker. Oh, it's already done? The end of the current formation combat approaches. Is this empty? So we are done with the fight. Is that it? Then let's go for another melee. 1 hit. Another hit. Another kill. Man, they are brutal today. Sorry for doubting you in the beginning, man. Titus with the chance to maybe do something. Okay, Asidarius is the normal name. And this one is... Why couldn't Titus Albinius... Why couldn't... oh, right, Anicius. Anicius again, yeah. Why couldn't we have this before? That's maybe doable. Nice. Good knock. Yeah. There should be... Yes, exactly. Groin hit. Leg hit. Strike the leg. Yep. Perfect. He's now in total collapse mode. And if we do one more on the leg, we should have him on the ropes. On the brink of annihilation here, basically. Yep, he is on his last legs. Can now soft spot hit him in the legs again with a big hit. And now we can just head hit him. He's not coming back. He's so dead. Nice. Clinical. Count to 1,000. That was a bombastic round. And we get another hit in. Oh, and everything goes through because there's no front line. Nice hit. Ah, Palace, Fonteas. Against... Okay, that seems doable, right? You got some decent... Yeah, that seems doable. We could go for the offensive. He goes for the defense. No, he feints. Tries again. Miss. This is our chance. Yep, that's a hit. And that's a leg hit. Please, yes. He's going for a rebound. But we can go for a leg hit again. Nice. And another leg hit, please. Ah. I wanted to collapse him. I really wanted him to collapse here. Recover. Once. Torso hit. Oh, hard pressed. Succeeds and succeeds. No. Damn it. Trick +4. Torso +11. Last round. He moved already. He was quicker, right? Quickness 59 to our 6. Oh, we are moving first. Okay. Yeah, that's a hit. A graze. But a hit is a hit. And another one. Unfortunate that we couldn't get them leg hits in. Cool. Oh, still not done. Really. Let's take Initius back. He can chill around. Wow, we're just brutalizing them. Oh wow. They are suffering. Ow. That is just brutal. Look at this. I want to kill them now. Yeah, we are down. We are out for the count. Yeah, we're just pushing in. Kill them. We need 400. 55. Yep, that's a hit. No kill. That's a hit. With a kill. A hit. Lucky hit. No kill. Another hit, 55. We're down to 241. Ah, and Anicius is in the fight. Fuck. He's tired. We need more. We need to see what fatigue, how we can increase fatigue. This is no way to go here. Okay, he is going for. Can we still hit him? No, we can't. We are just out of breath. Failed. Failed. Nice. We got the offensive bonus, so a hit is possible. Possible. Oh, like it. Yes, that's a like it. Rebound. We only get one action, but that could be enough to get in another hit. Yes, that's another hit. He's now on my level of fatigue. Yeah, we're just suffering. Nice, that's a hit. We can do a head hit. Hard pressed only. One action. We only have one action as well in the last round. Ooh, we don't. We don't. Sure. Okay, hit. No kill. Unfortunate. Yeah. That was brutal. Oh man, that was close. That was close. Titus Anicius has been awarded a pair of silver torics for his battle prowess. Again. They're retreating, but it's not over. You see two cohorts advancing from your camp. Reinforcements, you think you have glimpsed two eagle standards, but now it's no time to get distracted. Okay, let me quickly save. So, let me see. We are... Oh wow, we are already at an hour. I saved. So, could be that we... if this doesn't end it, we are probably gonna save here and make a cut. So let's see. You have only little time to reorganize your sentry. A fresh assault group has been waiting behind the first one. Now it's approaching. Yeah, that's another full fight. A big fight. And we are exhausted. This fight we are doing next time. This is gonna take a while longer, is my guess. Yeah, that's my guess. We're taking a while longer on this one. Yeah. So we're gonna go in with a bit of map play for this episode. Or do we really need it? Yeah, I'm gonna show you where Caesar went whilst we waited for better winds, and then we see a bit of the lands here. And next time around, we are continuing this fight against the British, the Ezadari. Anyway, off to the map. Okay, and here is the map again from last time around, to not give away what happens in the story, because I already found the map for 54, and we are looking at that in the next episode. This time we are just looking at the map as it was the year before, so this is right at the end of the last campaign and before the winter. And yeah, after the winter, Caesar came back and we went to Itius Portus to get to the ships and build some ships there. And we will travel over to the, or we traveled over to the other side, to the British Isles. And my guess is that we are near close to the same beach again, and roughly somewhere around here in the southeastern corner of the British Isles, where we did our first fight. And in the eastern part, before we could even go over. The winds were not good, and there was these rebellion talks. And Caesar went over here to the Treveri. That's where he dealt with, the rebellion, or well, if you can call it a rebellion. And now we went over to the Isles, and back here stayed the auxiliary forces together with the rest of the legions and Sabinius. And we will probably learn what happened after we return from the British Isles. So that is that. And then we have also the game. There was a talk about a game, and this game was called Latrunculi, or it's here it is called Latrunculorum, and it is a mix of checkers, or it's a bit of like checkers, I would say. It's a square grid, and two sides. Each one has two rows of stones put on the board in two rows closed. And then you move to the other side and try to kill off the enemy pieces, get the enemy pieces. And to get one, you have to, like on this picture, set two stones of your own next to the enemies, and you have to pincer him. And that can be vertical, horizontal, or diagonally. You can only move forwards and backwards. There's no diagonal movement. And the rules, more or less, that's it. The rest are not really clear. And that's the game. So reminds me a bit of checkers. And yeah, that's the game they were talking about, and we were playing against one of our Legion people. So, anyway, this is it for this episode. This was part 1, of course, and part 2 of this Act 6 is coming as we have to deal with the British. There is another fight coming, and my guess is when we come back, we have to deal with more stuff back home. Unless Libienus did already finish off the revolts, but I don't think so. So, thanks for watching, and we will see each other next time, hopefully. Bye bye.